Test 1 2.
Test 1 2. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to another edition of the T10 games. After what may have seemed like a long week, we are back here again at Church Street Park. Today we have the Blaze and Tornadoes playing. Tornadoes have won the toss and have elected to bowl first. Here we have Govinda and Zane opening the batting from the Blaze side. Yeah, Govinda had a good run in the last game. He scored a winning knock against the Victors. Rishikesh Nyuanpane for the Tornadoes bowling. It's the first ball, just flicked down the ground towards long on. Won't get more than one.
Pranav, I think this is a good decision from Tornadoes electing to bowl, because as we've seen over the couple of years, it's really hard to bowl under the lights. It's easier to chase, especially with the dew factor coming into play. It's going to be harder for the bowlers, but it's a game of cricket. You never know. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Just like you said, Tornadoes, they've got a decent bowling lineup. We got the youngster Ishan Raj here at third man. We got another youngster here from the Tornadoes side, Veer Sachin Sharvana Kumar in the sweeper region. Yeah, it's just like you said, batting in the night, it becomes a lot more difficult. The wicket gets a bit more sticky. And it's a peel. Ball is sliding on the leg side. There's a good chase from Ishan Raj there. And you'll get it. It'll comfortably get the 2 though. There's no worries about that.
Rishikesh, you're just angling it into the pads of the left-hander. Pranav, I think you should just get it a little bit. Try to angle it out, especially it's a lefty, because it'll be much harder to hit. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, seems at the moment it looks like a good wicket to bat on. Wicket isn't playing too many tricks, and
That's hit down the ground, and that's just gonna be a single.
good chase there by Midov. He stopped it inside the circle. Won't get the opportunity to take a double there. It's a good start from Tornadoes at the moment. In the first over, just 4 balls delivered at just 4 runs. There's already been an appeal for LBW, and the wicket has played some tricks. The third ball, I'm pretty sure the ball nipped back in, so it's not like it's gonna be an easy wicket to bat on. The wicket is playing a few tricks, and that's very well bowled by Rishikesh. It just beats the outside edge.
I think Blaze, they should target above 85 to 100 plus, because on the other team there's Ryan Wiggins. It's a very explosive batsman. We've seen in the last few games. He hit 50 off like 20 balls, if I'm right.
Yeah, just like you said, Tornadoes, they got an explosive batting lineup. They got Sachin in the middle order as well. Like you said, Ryan is a clean striker of the ball. It does not miss out on any bad deliveries. So the bowling side, the bowling department from the Blaze has to be on their top and they're on their A game today.
Looks like the new bowler is gonna be Vinny. He's a very consistent bowler. Doesn't give too many runs. See how he turns out today.
The end of the first over, Tornadoes are 5 for no wickets lost. Sorry, the Blaze are 5 runs for no wickets lost.
The youngster here, such as Salman Kumar, he's at long run. He's definitely one of the best fielders in the youths here.
Yeah, very agile, very quick to the ball. I think it just runs in the genes. Ryan Wiggins here making some adjustments to the field. Here we have in the deep for Vinny. About cow corner and long on. First of all, very well bowled. Just flicks it off the pads. You got a lot of bat on that. You got a good amount. You got a good amount of distance too, and that just races away to the boundary.
It's a great shot from Govind. Just hitting it off his pads, just glancing it to between deep mid and deep square, and then Vinny just straying down the leg.
Yeah, as we know, Church Street, it's beautiful ground, quick outfield. So you play the right shot, you time the ball well, you will get the reward you deserve, and that's exactly what Govinda did just now. I would say that's not that bad of a delivery from Vinny, but that's just very well played.
And that's a better comeback from Vinny, pulling his length back and just getting it a little bit straighter. That's a great comeback from Vinny.
A bit of some banter between the bowler and the batsman. Yeah, collided in the middle. Could have been a chance of a run out, but non-striker was in the way. No chance. Blazier 10 out and 1.2 with no wickets lost. Vinny coming in for the third delivery. He's been quite consistent with his length, and just so another delivery in the channel he wants it there. Batsmen just have to respect the delivery. Can't do much about it. That's well played from Zain. Not sure, but I think Zain's trying to.
Govind, looks like there's an error in the.
There's an error in the scoring. Sorry.
Oh, and that's another good delivery from Vinny, just keeping it tight. As we know, Church Street, you always get the reward. Just bowl your tight lines, always get the reward.
Ryan making some field changes here. Appeal for an edge. Umpire won't give it though. I think they heard a little bit of a tickle down the leg side, but that'll just be a gift to the batting team. They'll get a free run.
It's a good decision from the umpire. Looks like just tickled the pass down the way. And he came down the track and just pounding that over extra covers. It's a brilliant use of feet from Zain. Got the pressure off him. Now Blaze, they are 15 after 2 overs.
It's a great release shot and a great way to end it over for the batting side. You know, just came down the track, great, like Ritvik said, great use of the feet. Went inside out, hit it over extra cover, and you know it's a quick outfield. You give it a chase, you might not be successful, and It resulted in a 4. The same bowler continuing his spell, Rishikesh, coming in from the far end. Blaze are looking good at the moment. There are 15 for no wickets lost in 2 overs. I think they're planning to accelerate towards the middle, and I'm sure they're looking for a big total to make. Knowing the other side has a great batting lineup, especially Ryan Wiggins they need to look out for. Clean striker of the ball. It's the ball's Miles.
And that's a brilliant first ball from Rishikesh. He's just using the pitch, he's hitting the deck hard, bowling the hard lengths. It's just gonna reward him.
Yeah, I think he's found that channel, he's found that rhythm where he wants to bowl at, and batsmen can't do much other than respect it or miss it. And this one goes a little bit wider. He tries to go a bit wider, and umpire signaled it a wide.
Rishikesh is just getting a little bit too wide on that occasion. I think he tried for a wide Yorker, just swinging out too much there.
I think Tornadoes, they might need an early breakthrough here because these 2 batsmen, they can be very lethal if they stay on the wicket for long.
That's flicked away, just a single down to Veer Sachin. Excellent piece of work down there with deep mid.
Yeah, like I said before, he's very quick on the feet, he's very agile, he's great, he's a great catcher of the ball as well. He's got a great throw. And the skipper Ryan, he knows where to put his fielders. He knows the good fielders, and that's why he's put Veer Sachin down there. It's 2 balls into the over. Haven't got much than 2 runs. Big swing there from Zain. Won't get any bat on it.
I think this game is a very crucial game for the Tornadoes since they lost the first game. I think they're looking to come back strong, get their first win on the board, so they have a higher rate of getting into the playoffs. And then Hellraiser, Blaze, my bad.
They won the last game against Victors. They had a comfortable chase. Mayur Chaudhary, I believe, finished the game off for the Blaze last time. And it was a quite comfortable win for them.
See how Rishikesh finishes on his last 2 balls. He's bowled an excellent 1.4 deliveries, just giving 5 runs.
Yeah, this over's been great by Rishikesh. He's been very conservative. Haven't gotten much than 1 run a ball. Last delivery, he just cut it, pounded it to covers. It was a brilliant stop there. It was hit pretty hard. Got his body behind the ball. Ryan, you're making some field play changes. The man at deep mid is moving towards cow corner. I think Zain might be looking to go for a big one here in the last ball, the delivery.
And like you said, Pranav, he does look for a big shot. Oh, that's a misfield from Vinny. It's not expected from Vinny there, but
Yeah.
like you said, Pranav, Zain tried to go for the
What we
big
thought
shot.
was a good over ended on a bad note, but it was overall a good over. Just that misfield, it cost them the over. It was a poor bit of fielding there, but nonetheless, that was a good over by Rishikesh, and that just like that, his spell is complete for the day. The The new bowler, Ishan Raj, is here. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I'm sorry. The new bowler is Madhu. My apologies. Madhu here is the new bowler. Change of bowling here. Vinny has been taken out of the attack by Ryan Wiggins. It's roughly the same field of what we're seeing here. We have long on and deep extra. And first ball, it's a bit wide, just drifts away. The battling team will get a free gift from that.
It's a great start from the Blaze. They're 24 and 3 overs. They're going 8 and over. If they can maintain this, they'll get about 80.
Yeah, I mean, they still have time. They can accelerate toward the end, toward the middle. And a bit of some fumbles here from the fielding side. And like you said, Ritvik, at the rate they're going, they're looking pretty good. They still have time, about 7 more overs into the innings. They have time to accelerate. And a change here in the fielding. Another man is going out to deep backward square.
I think this is a good change from Ryan to bring in Madhu because he's an off spinner. There's a lefty on the crease. Just gonna turn away from him. It's right over top of middle. Ryan just not able to collect that one. He's gone through everyone. Oh, that's a great stop from Ishan Raj. Just giving out all his effort there. Now joining the comm box is Manan Taylor.
Thank you, Ritvik. Govinda, one of the more experienced players in TCL, going around. You can see he's batting with a pretty good strike rate. Just setting the innings nicely. Blaze are in pretty good position, 28 for 0 in 3 overs. I think they're going to want to capitalize with this start, especially with the depth of batting that they have. You can see Vikram coming in to help Madhu. It looks like they're playing with the plan. They know what they're doing, and you can see that.
Manan, do you think it's a good decision from the Tornadoes to bowl first? Especially, it's easier to bat as it's harder for the bowlers. The dew factor coming into play. It's always easier to chase. Pretty sure in the night.
Yeah, we've seen the pitch, the way it's holded. Oh, that's a good delivery from Madhu. Ryan just coming and restricting the run. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Ritvik. The pitch has been holding it pretty nice. It's getting easier as the match progresses, but I think that they're having confidence in the batting lineup, especially with the likes of Ryan Wiggins and Ravi Teja. Very experienced campaigners, and they know they can chase any target here.
And that's well bowled from Madhu. He's just drifting out, he's not getting his head to the ball. It's a good start.
He looked to go over covers on the occasion. Sorry. Oh, again, he's going for the big shot. You can see that he's not afraid to play the big shot here, even though despite the big boundary, he's confident enough to clear it. You can see that.
Manan, what do you think would be a good score on this wicket tonight?
I think, that's a good shot. Good fielding there, it covers.
Especially for the likes of Ryan Wiggins and Ravi Tejamanda.
Sometimes you feel like no target's big enough, but I think maybe around 80, 90, it's a good total, especially like when Tornadoes have such a deep batting lineup. What a beautiful venue, Church Street. It's a great day for cricket. Nice weather. You can see just a cooling breeze going across the sky. Looks like they're gonna bring another spinner in from the other end. What do you think about this approach, bringing spin in early?
I think it's a good approach, especially the power play's over, and I think from this end, spinners they just have to bowl really slow on this because then the batsmen they have to. Ravi Teja starts off with the wide, but we can see him just trying to bowl slow. It's very hard for the batsmen, especially on this wicket, to use all their power and just go over these big boundaries. What do you think about that, Manan?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the pitch is holding up a little bit, turf wicket, so I think it's a good approach from Ravi. Just bowling it slow, letting the batsman make a mistake. Good fielding from the fielder there. I think they're also, the Tornadoes might be thinking there's a left-hander on strike. Bring in two off-spinners from both ends. I think they're looking to target Zain here, especially he's batting a little bit slow compared to Govinda here. 6 off 9. Not used to seeing that, especially in a T10 format, white ball format. Ravi Teja coming back into Zain. Zain looks to... Zain's the wicket! Ravi Teja! What a ball there. Like we said, he's forcing the batsman to make a mistake, making them manufacture the shot. And on this occasion, Ravi Teja is successful.
Looks like Zain just tried to overhit that ball. Ravi Teja is smartly bowling slow. Like we said, this wicket, it's very hard to bring all your power out and just hit it to the boundary.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Ritik. He's making the batsmen do more than they need, and on this, in a format like T10, he's expecting them to go for the big shot, and surprisingly, he's inviting them to go for the big shot, which is a pretty good approach, especially on a turf wicket. It's holding up a little bit, and on that occasion, the ball just seemed to skid through.
Looks like the new batsman is a skipper, Mayur Chowdhury. Had a great run last game, hitting 41 off 18 balls, I believe. He's finishing the game off for the Blaze, and they have a pretty high net run rate, I think.
Yeah, Mayur, he's also one of the leading run scorers in the PL and T20 format. You can see that he's going to want to bring his experience. He's going to want to lead from the front like he did on the previous game. Ravi Teja coming back.
So, to short mid, no run, Ravi Teja. Like we said, he's keep on bowling that same slow pace, forcing the batsman to use all his power.
Yeah. Mayur tried to go for the big shot. Is that going to be a wicket? Ryan Wiggin quick behind the stumps. The umpire's signal is not out. You can see this is exactly what Ravi Teja wants, and this is exactly what the Tornadoes wants. They want Mayur to hit the big shot early, and they're looking to get his wicket early because that's going to set up the game for the rest of the game. You can see that deep mid wicket is coming in, and he's gonna bring a deep extra covers. So I think he's gonna look to bowl slower on the offside. He's gonna want the batsman to Mayur Chowdhury to go over covers. He's giving himself protection. You can see 3 men out on the offside. He wants to slow it down. Like I said, he wants him to go over covers. Is it gonna be a catch? No, it lands in no man's land.
On that great piece of running from both the batsmen, just pushing 2 in the deep. Madhu just a little bit slow on the pickup there.
Yeah, you can see that the Blaze are gonna need to run quick, especially on a big boundary like Church Street. They're gonna wanna capitalize on the big boundary. It's not gonna travel as quickly as compared to other grounds that we've seen, but they're gonna wanna push to all the fielders because the throw is also gonna be a little bit slower. Ravi Teja coming back into Mayur. Mayur looks to hit it straight down the ground. Is that gonna be 6? Or is he gonna? Oh, it lands just in front of the boundary. The fielder gets around well. You can see that Mayur is confident, especially with the innings that he played in the previous game. You see, he's confident. He's confident that he can take on the boundary. And this is exactly what we were saying, like the slow bowling approach from Ravi Teja. It's making the batsman hit the ball even harder to clear the boundary. And when the batsmen sometimes when they try to hit the ball too hard, it creates opportunities for fielders in the deep. We can see that. We can see that happening here. Madhu coming back in from the opposite end. Even Govinda, you can see just under 100 striker. It's not what we're used to seeing from him.
I think Govinda and Mayur, they just want to rebuild their partnership to get to that 90, 95 mark, set a good total so they can defend it.
You can see a great crowd here at Church Street. It's great to see the game growing in America. Madhu coming in for a second over. What do you think Govinda's approach is gonna be now in the last 5 overs?
I think he's just gonna try to. Go for it in the last maybe 3 overs. Just look to rotate strike right now, cause Mayur looks like he's been hitting. No, he is not. He's just 4 off 4. But I think Govinda, he'll try to rotate strike and then go big in the last 3 overs.
I think the Blazers openers and the top order have really set up a great position for Blaze. They've only one wicket down and they're going at a pretty decent run rate. So they're gonna go hard with 9 wickets in hand. Mayur Chaudhary comes down. He finds a gap and it's gonna race away for 4. That's a brilliant piece of timing. You can just see you can see that he's a man in form and he wants to lead from the front.
This is a great shot from Mayur, just using his feet, getting to the pitch of the ball, and just pounding that over to the side of extra covers.
It's always a glorious sight when you see a batsman coming down and playing a cover drive. It's never an easy shot, but you can see he just timed the ball. You can see the way that it raced away in the outfield of Church Street. Madhu, let's see how he responds. Oh, and is that gonna race away for 4 again? It looks like it is. And that's another great piece of batting. He's looking to hit the ball straight. He's looking to hit it. He's not trying to overhit the ball, which is something that is really important, especially like in a format like T10. Sometimes batsmen get too eager to hit the ball too hard, and you can see Mayur, he's just looking to time the ball, find the gaps, and it's working out for him.
It's another great shot from Mayur. Now I think the skipper, I think he's taking it. I think he's the one who wants to take the responsibility. He's the one who wants to bring the score up. It's a great initiative.
Mayur, he's going down the track. He just tried to work it down, but good fielding by Vikram at short mid wicket. It's good sensible batting. He's not trying to go 3 in a row. He's just trying to rotate the strike. And you can see that he wants to take initiative. He tries to go over covers again, but it's gonna be a catch. Good work from the fielder at backward point.
Oh, and that's a great comeback from Madhu. Bowling a little bit wider and slower, and Vinny taking the catch. A little bit of a fumble, but nevertheless he took the catch. So
yeah, you
that's
can
all
see
that
Madhu
matters.
came a little bit wider on this occasion, inviting him to go over covers again. But on this occasion, Mayur unfortunately mistimes the ball and goes to the fielder at backward point. There's going to be a change in the comm box. Praveen Goyal is going to be joining me with the absence of Ritvik.
Hi listener everyone, good evening. MJ is the new batsman.
Yeah, he's a regular player for Stars in the PL and T20 Adult League. You can see that,
Yeah.
that's good timing. He just finds a gap and pushes for 2.
He's playing it smart, trying to put in the gap and trying to run ones and doubles, and that's a good way to start your inning. Just try to get your eyes on the crease, try to rotate the strike with single and doubles, and once you have your eyes set up, and then you go with big boundaries.
Yeah.
I would say it's a successful over though. He got even though got two boundaries, but he got the prized wickets of Mayur Chaudhary. So blazed are 45 runs in 6 overs with a loss of 2 wickets. What's your prediction in next 4 overs?
I think that the next 4 overs with 8 wickets in hand, they're definitely going to go hard. I think even 50 or 60 in the last 4 overs is going to be something that Blaze target, and you can see that now with the set batsmen Govinda and MJ, and you know that he's one of the more capable batsmen in this lineup. I think that they're going to be looking to score around 100.
Around 100. I think if they do 4 over 40 45 runs, so anything around 85 90 is a good score. It's not easy to chase under lights, especially when dew is coming into the factor. So Ravi coming with his last over.
Yeah, I think they're gonna want to go after. I think that Govinda's gonna go after Ravi on this over, cause it's gonna set up for the rest of the last 3 overs. They know that their batsmen can go hard, and if he sets up a good start to the finish, then I think
he's slogged his hard and all be a single. Ravi is bowling smart, Govinda is gonna go over, so he got his fielding set up. He got a deep mid wicket, he got cow corner, and he got long on.
Yeah, you can see that Ravi looks like he's gonna try to bowl a little bit slower, make the batsman generate more power. Ravi coming back into MJ. He looks to go for the big shot.
Trying to slog again. And the same 1 run again.
He finds a fielder at deep mid wicket on this occasion, but like we said, that Ravi is mixing his pace very well. He's blowing a little bit slower. He knows that the ground is going to support him with a big boundary here, and he's using the ground to his strengths. That's something that is very important, especially in T10.
I agree. He's just airing it in, or he's given out. Is it stump or catch out?
Yeah, I think that
Stump?
Ryan has stumped him, and that's a good piece of work behind the stumps. Ryan's not a regular keeper, but he's done exceptionally well today, and I think he's given 0 byes, and he's done an exceptional job behind the stumps.
Yeah, that was pretty quick hands. So Blaze lost their 3rd wicket in terms of Govinda. He played a good inning of 17 runs in 18 balls, but captain gotta go.
Yeah, it looks like Pareen Patel is gonna come back in. He plays for Kerry Warriors in both the T20 and PL format, and he's also someone who can hit the big shot and potentially even clear this boundary at Church Street.
Well, he got a task ahead in front of him. Let's see if Ravi gonna still flight, or he gonna try to just try to rush him into his pads or target his stumps.
I think Ravi's gonna look to go for the same approach. It's a drop catch from the fielder at short mid wicket. It's never easy. He struck the ball very hard.
Stuck very hard. I would say, yeah, I would consider a drop catch, but that was a good effort nonetheless.
Yeah.
Those kind of catches, they just stick or they don't.
Yeah, he stopped a potential boundary there as well, if you look in the positive. And MJ, he goes over covers. Is he going to find the fielder as sweeper? No, he doesn't.
Oh, he has a fielder there. He's perfectly set up for this shot.
Veera Sachin, good throw from the boundary.
A good over so far. Only 3 runs in 4 balls. Or 4 runs in 5 balls. The last ball.
Ravi Paran. He flights the ball up, and is it going to be another wicket? No, the umpire says no.
Oh, batsman did good to come back into his crease. And Ravi finishes 2 overs, 10 runs, 2 wickets. That's an excellent spell.
Yeah, he really controlled the run flow in the middle. Like I said before, this over was going to be crucial because it set up the last 3 overs. But Ravi does a really good job containing them and picking up a big wicket.
Yes, even if it's 3 overs, 30 runs, I would say 80 runs is a good target in this pitch.
Yeah, and the Tornadoes have a pretty good batting lineup as well, so it's going to be a pretty close game, I think.
So who's the new bowler? Chandu Kasi ready?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Chandu. Yeah, it's gonna be Chandu Kasser ready.
Yeah, Chandu Kasi ready. He went in the auction for 68,000 points. Second highest player who got the highest, second highest bid. He got a huge responsibility on his shoulder with ball and bat.
Yeah, he's one of the leading run scorers in both the adult league and PL. And he's gonna try to bring his experience into the T10 format, and let's see how he adjusts.
Can you guess his jersey number for 28? Do you think he has scored a quadruple century?
I don't think so. It's a good
Oh,
ball.
MJ goes slash hard.
It's gonna race away to the
Goes
boundary.
over backward point for 4 runs.
I think that's something that we see pretty often when the batsman slashes hard. There's always an opportunity for it to fly away like that. And
Yeah, MJ has made his intention clear. He's not here to just play. He's just gonna go hard. Anything with, he's just gonna slash hard. Let's see how Chandu gonna come back with his next 5 balls. Is he gonna change his length, line, or pace?
yeah, you can see that he just brings third man a little bit wider. I think that if MJ has a scoop, it's gonna be a good option. MJ, and he looks
MJ
to
goes
go over covers,
hard.
but he finds a fielder at sweeper. They don't come back for 2.
Just 1 run. They believe in the boundaries, not the big runners of the cricket pitch, but sure are the good hitters of the cricket ball. Chandu is trying to just keep them in the offside. He got his offside pack. He got 6 fielder on the offside, and
Yeah,
just want them to clear the cover boundary potentially.
yeah, he's backing himself to bowl in the offside, and for Pareen, he decides to bring the third man in. Pareen
That's a
slashes
good
at it, but he
shot.
finds a fielder at sweeper. They don't go back for 2.
Good shot just for 1 run.
Yeah, you can see that Pareen, he's a very clean ball striker, and he's looking to hit the ball hard on the ground, which is something that, sometimes in T10 it's kind of underlooked or overlooked because we always look to hit the big sixes, but you can get and it runs away for 4.
That's a lucky edge.
That's harsh for the bowler.
As you say, luck favored the brave. MJ slashes hard and he got rewarded with the 4 runs.
Yeah, you can see, like we said, that there's always a opportunity for the ball to fly away to the boundary like that, especially when the batsman's looking to slash and hit the ball very hard.
Yeah, I don't think giving width is a good idea on this pitch because that's where batsmen get to free his arm. I would say just keep on the stump to stump and then just ask them to either go straight, long on, long off.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
So Blaze cruising down towards 60 runs in their 8th over.
I think if I was Chandu, I'd try to bring the pace down a little bit.
Again, wide ball. He's just trying to keep the ball away from the arc of MJ. And with that wide, it's 60 runs. MJ is playing a crucial inning here. More than 200 strike rate.
Chandu to MJ. MJ
Oh,
looks to
MJ
hit
goes
it hard.
hard.
There's a fielder coming underneath it. And that's a good catch in the deep. It's never easy catching under the lights.
Well,
And you can see that the standard of fielding from the Tornadoes has been top drawer.
yeah, Chandu's stuck to his line and length, and even though he got hit 2 fours, but he got awarded. He stuck to his plan, and then he got wicket for sticking to his plan.
Yeah, that was a well-deserved wicket. You can see the last 2 boundaries the MJ hit in this over all came off from the outside edge, and you can. It's a harsh for a bowler, especially like in T10 when you need to control the runs, but runs are just flowing off the edge. It's never easy, but Chandu on this occasion, he gets a result that he wanted and gets MJ out.
Ooh, Danish Khan is the new batsman. Is he? No. Who's the new batsman? Sorry, Danish Khan plays for Samparmi.
I think Chandu He's gonna try to maybe bring the pace down a little bit. That's something that I would like to see him do, because if I were him, I would try to invite the batsman to go and try to clear this
Sorry,
boundary.
correction. Kuldeep Singh is the new batsman.
Let's see what Chandu can do on this occasion. Chandu to Kuldeep. Kuldeep digs it out. Is not able to find the single. And that's a good bowling from Chandu.
Yeah,
He's-
Chandu finishes well with 11 runs with that unlucky edge in there. But with the wicket of MJ, I would say it's a good over.
Yeah, I don't think that economy reflects the way that he bowled.
The last 2 over.
The Tornadoes are going to bring in the youngster Ishan Raj. Another great expiring pacer coming in from the TCL circuit. It's a great opportunity for him, bowling in the death to some of the better batsmen in the TCL.
Yeah, I remember in the last game he just bowled 1 over. I think the first over, I don't think he got an opportunity to bowl in the death, but it'll be interesting to see how the youngsters handle the pressure and how will they be able to execute the York balls or the slower ones.
Yeah, we can
Test of their skills.
Parain says, just hold up to Ishan, and Ishan's gonna come back to his run up. I think he's gonna be thinking to maybe change it up a little bit. He knows that Parain is gonna go hard the last 2 overs. If I was him, I would just be thinking of, don't give him too much width, or don't pitch it too full, or just find his line, and he's gonna be successful. Oh, Parain, he tries to hit it over the fielder, but he doesn't get the elevation that he wants. They're gonna push back for 2. Parain, it's gonna look like there's gonna be miscommunication.
Miscommunication. Could have been 2, could have been run out, but in the end they settled for one run.
Yeah, you can see that the Blades are looking to be aggressive here.
It's a good start of his death over.
Ishan coming back into Kuldeep Singh. See what he can do here.
Oh, it's a slower
Oh,
one.
what a
I
ball,
could see
what a
his
ball.
wrist rolling there. That's what we were talking about. Will Ishan will be able to execute the slower ones and the Yorker ones? He got a successful slower one and he got a wicket. It's not
Yes.
easy.
It's great to see the rest of the Tornadoes players supporting him and encouraging him. Especially for a youngster like Ishan, it's never easy to go through everything on his own. He wants that support staff, and the Tornadoes are providing that for him.
Yeah, it's very important to have the confidence of your team in yourself. And that was a great delivery. I could see his wrist rolling over the ball. This is a slower one. Couldn't get the bounce and then hit the wicket. It's a great ball.
He's gonna want to finish the over strong. He's got a great start so far. Just given 1 run and got in a wicket. And these 2 batsmen, Tilak and Parain, they know each other very well. They both play for the same team, Kerry Warriors, in the PL. And Tilak just drives it down the ground. They're both very, very good communicators, and they know each other very well. Looks like they didn't even call. Like they knew each other. They know each other so well. They played with each other for so long.
Yeah, it's touch and go.
Yeah, it's great to see. You can see that Tornadoes pulled the Blaze back very quickly. They were like 35 for 1 and now 61 for 5. Ishan to Parain.
Oh, another slower
Slower
one.
Parain just drills it down the ground.
Oh, there's
it's a misfield.
the misfield.
There's a
Hari
misfield
tried
and
his best. He tried to have a backup, but I think it was too late. 4 run nonetheless. It's a good delivery, just a tidbit of our pitch, and then Parain is not making any mistake in there. He been playing here from past 15 minutes, so he has his eyes set in.
yeah,
That was a great shot.
That's unfortunate for Ishan. It was a good delivery, but unfortunately the fielder misfields. Ishan coming back into Parain looks to step down the track. He doesn't connect it like he would want to, but he nonetheless gets a single. And Ishan's bowling really well here. He's not given any looseners or any deliveries for the batsman to capitalize.
Yeah, at this stage, 7 run in 5 ball will be a good with the wicket. That's a great start.
Ishan coming back into Tilak. Tilak shuffles across.
Oh, goes wide, and it's called a wide.
Ishan's gonna want to finish the last ball of his over strong. You can see Ryan just encouraging him, giving him words of advice. He's gonna want to finish strong, and
That's a great way to stay away from the arc of the batsman, but it, like sometimes you just get too away and then it's been called wide, rightly so.
you can see that Tilak was just shuffling across on the last over. Is he expecting him to bowl wide? Tilak
Oh, he
on this
hard
occasion
the deck hard.
he brings the line in, and Tilak can't do much about that. It's a good ball, length ball, and Tilak just nudges it around for one.
Yeah, 9 run. It's a great over. And just the last over. So they're almost 70 runs. I think 10 more runs in last over. 80. I think it will be a good competitive score.
Yeah, I think that the Tornadoes have done really well in the back end of the innings. To restrict the plays to 69 in just 9 overs is like, it's like the way that they pulled it back is extremely a very, very good job from the Tornadoes, and see if they can finish the last over strong.
The Tornado is going with their experienced bowlers. Vinod Ribala, very experienced. Bowled so many overs in depth. And let's see where he gonna bowl.
Yeah, the Tornadoes have a very experienced side, especially with Ryan, Ravi, Vikram, and all these guys collectively. They're kind of like shedding their presence on the rest of the team. Vinod coming back into Tilak. Tilak looks to hit it, and Ishan takes a good catch at third man.
That's a good field placement from the captain, I would say, because last time that's where the MJ4 went from there. Now they got a fielder in there, kind of short third, and he edged it and direct into the hand of Ishan. So Vinny strike in his second over.
Yeah, like we were saying, Vinny's experience is really showing off here. He's an experienced campaigner, and Ishan Raj just well under the pressure.
Jishan Khan is the new batsman. He's a TCL legend. Been playing in TCL for so long. And they both plays for Avengers T20. It will be interesting to see how Jishan will. You don't have much choice though, except keep going. Only last 5 balls. But
Yeah,
I could see.
they both know each other very well, and we're gonna be able to see who's gonna come on top. It's gonna be an interesting battle.
I could see a big swing coming or getting out. There's no other way around.
It's a good ball from Vinod,
He slows it down.
and it looks like that Zishan he was just looking to swing it over the offside, but Vinod, he finds his lengths, and he's doing a really good job.
He knew that Jishan gonna swing, so he slows down his pace. That's what happened when you play for the same team.
Yeah, you can see that Zishan, he looks like he wants to clear the boundary. He looks very pumped up. Vinny coming into Zishan. Zishan, he looks to clear the he looks to go over extra covers, but Ravi, very good fielder.
He goes on the wrong end.
Yeah, Ravi's a very, very good fielder. Seen him done a lot of magic in the field in the past, and on this occasion, unfortunately, he finds the wrong end. But Vinod, you can see that he's doing a very, very good job here in the last over. Just 2 runs off the first 3 balls with the wicket.
Captain wouldn't mind these single and double as long as you don't give a boundary.
Vinod coming back in. He finds
There
a
it
length and
goes.
another great delivery. You can see just the way that the Tornadoes have bowled in the death. It's something that they're going to be looking to take forward for the rest of the season. It's a lot of positives from the Tornado side. Under the pressure, it's never easy, but their bowlers have executed very well, and fielders as well.
And also one lesson you can learn from it, that's not easy to just bat when you come down here.
Oh, it's going to be another catch.
Another catch.
Ishan takes another good catch at third man. Two in this over. You can see that the experienced campaigner Vinod, he looks like he means business. He seems very comfortable, very cool as a cucumber, like they say, and he's doing a very, very good job.
Yeah, speaking of which, why they say partnership is so important. They have a great partnership in the first over or first wicket, and then once the wickets start falling down, it open a
I
All
feel
the
like
flood of wickets are coming in. Now they are 71 for 7, and you were mentioning they were around 100 runs. So I was like 80 runs would be a good score.
I feel like that the players have not been able to give Pareen a lot of strike, and I think that's gonna be what maybe cost them in the later end of the innings, because Pareen was looking very good, but
Yeah,
unfortunately he didn't get any strike.
just last ball. Vijay Tluri is on the strike.
Vinod just given 2 runs and another great
That's
delivery.
an
It's
excellent
gonna be a
over.
run out. You can just see the way that the Tornadoes pulled it in a 3 wickets in this over.
The
The not
excellent over. Just 2 runs. That's a dream last over you can expect from your main bowler.
Yeah, it's a great for the captain and for the entire team. They're gonna come back on a good note, which is really important, especially in a short game. They're gonna come back on a positive, and I think that Tornadoes have set this game really well for their batting lineup.
Welcome back, guys. So Tornado is chasing 72 runs in 10 overs, and Chandu Kasiredi and Vikram Kumar are on the strike, and Jishan gonna open the inning for Blaze.
That's pretty surprising for me. I thought that Ryan would actually open the innings, but Tornadoes think otherwise, and Vikram and Chandu are going to open the batting. Both very good players of pace. I think that's the approach that they were thinking. They want Ryan to come and anchor the innings in the middle overs.
I think
really
they
take
just
it
want
away.
to make the use of power play. That's why they send the Vicky out there, just to kind of like have a free license to go after the bowlers.
And the Tornadoes are going to be coming in with a pretty good momentum, especially the way that they finish it off. They're going to, lots of positives for the Tornadoes.
So Jishan and Vikram has played against each other so many times, so they know each other's.
Oh, what a
What a
shot from Vicky,
first
not
start.
shying away. First ball. It's going to race away for 4.
And that's a cracker of a shot. First ball.
Yeah,
Seems like he was expecting the short ball.
You can see that he just picks up the length very, very comfortably. And coming in without seeing any first ball of the innings, to see the ball like that, it really shows the type of player that he is.
Yeah, they're gonna go hard so that make full use of power play. If they lost 1 or 2 wickets, they wouldn't mind, but
Zishan to Vicky again. Vicky comes down the track, tries to crack it through covers, but that's good fielding from, I think that's gonna be Gode.
is it Advait Bade?
No, Aditya Gode.
Okay.
Another very good pace bowler. One of the quickest bowlers going around in the youth circuit and also in the adult circuit.
There you go. Chandu is on strike.
It's going to be an interesting matchup for Aditya Gode. I think he's going to open the bowling. Zishan Khan coming into Chandu Kasiredi. I think this is a good approach from Tornadoes for opening with Vikram and Chandu, because they're both exceptionally good players of pace. Zishan to Chandu. Chandu looks to cut it, but he doesn't find the middle of the bat. They scurry away for 1. You can see that Tornadoes are coming in with they look very passionate the way that they're going about their innings, and it looks like they don't want to take the game too deep. They want to finish it off strong, and I think Tornadoes are favorites. He goes high. It's gone very high
Somebody
in the air.
got a call.
It's gonna be a difficult catch, and
No
he puts
one
it
calls. You can see from the body language, no one called.
down. That one very high in the air. Maybe the lights got in the way, but no one called for the catch. I think that this is gonna be a very costly for the.
Is the Jan Afzal was
Blaze.
the player here?
Yeah, I think that was
I
him.
Felt like a lack of communication between two players.
Yeah, but
You,
I
those-
think that it's gonna be the difference. Fielding is gonna be the difference
Yep.
in this
gonna-
game. Catches win matches, like they say.
Can't afford to drop a catch.
Zishan coming back into Vicky. Vicky, he slaps it down the ground. The fielder comes around well. You can just see the way that he's hitting the ball. He looks really solid. He's timing the ball brilliantly.
It was middling every ball.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And you can just hear the minute it comes off the bat. Looks like he's hitting the ball really hard, and he's really stamping his authority here. Both Chandu and Vikram making their presence known. See how the Blaze respond.
That gave Chandu enough time to set himself at the crease, unless he
Zishan
also
to
decide to
Chandu.
go.
Zishan slows it down and pitches it up. Chandu tries to go over covers, but he doesn't find the middle of the bat. You can see that both of them, like we said, very good players of the pace.
It's
And
a
they're,
good,
and they're looking to go hard at Zishan.
a good comeback though, after hitting just 4 of the first boundary and a drop catch, a conceded Ryan runs. That's where the experience come into picture, and it's still such a jolly guy, always in good mood and appreciating the fielder even though they dropped the catch, but still kind of encouraging them.
Yeah, you can see Tilak is a great option, left arm pacer. Completely forgot that Tilak was on this team, and He's gonna be a very important asset for the Blaze. The last game he bowled exceptionally well, and let's see how Tilak, especially with the new ball, it's gonna be difficult with Tilak swinging the ball in.
Yeah, a lot of left arm. You don't have a lot of left arm bowlers in our league, especially fast bowlers.
So what do you
So-
think about? What do you think about this situation? Who do you think is on top?
I would say that's a great start from Tornadoes without any losing any wickets, 9 runs, and I would say that Blaze shouldn't mind that because they had an opportunity. All they have to just be looking for the next opportunity.
Taylor coming into Vicky.
Yeah, here
And
we go.
Vikram goes for the big heave. It's gonna be a misfield. They look to get 2 and they're gonna get it comfortably. Unfortunate for Tilak, but it's a pretty good start from him.
Yep, that's an edge. So that's what I was mentioning about the angle coming in. So it's not easy, especially Vicky like to go over the cover. So that kind of leave a big gap between pads and bat, and that's probably Tilak might try to exploit that area. But let's see how it goes.
It looks like he's going to look to bowl full, letting the ball do the talk. And Vikram looks to scoop it. Tilak showing his presence, you can see. Just running up to Vikram, maybe even having a word with him. Vikram tries to scoop it. He's a really good player at that shot. Also, he might be also considering the reverse sweep.
Yeah, he's that's a good because like given the low total, so he has kind of like trying to take the risk and trying to get the reward. So it's the risk versus reward ratio. Any
Yeah.
bat on this ball would have been a 4.
I completely agree with you, and it looks like that he has full license from the dugout to go for his shots. He just drives it to mid off. Good aggressive
so
running. It's gonna
poor
be an
fielding
overthrow.
there.
It's gonna be a misfield. Sorry, and Adi does well to back it up, but you can
think
see
that-
that the fielding from the Blaze has been really poor to start with, and
Let's see.
especially when the fielding starts poor, sometimes you feel like the entire mood of the team.
Yeah,
deteriorates.
feels like I saw like people shaking hands. Seems like the ball is wet, so it's like kind of like going to their hands, but like skidding through their hands. So they have to be aware of the fact that since the dew on the ground, so the ball gonna be wet. Be prepared to stop the ball.
Yeah. Oh, he looks to heave it again over the leg side with the square leg fielder in. I think it's a great option. He's
Yeah.
considering to hit the ball square and using the pace of Tilak.
Yeah,
He
not-
knows the ball is swinging in as well.
The ball is not short enough though for that shot, but it's a great over so far. 4 runs, 4 balls, and 2 of those runs are, I would say 3 of those runs are in the midfield. So Tilak is in a good start. Let's see if he could strike a wicket here.
Tilak coming running back in. You can see his action looks very clean. Tilak coming into Vikram. Oh, that's unfortunate. Looks like it's gonna be buys. The keeper couldn't get around on this
It's a
occasion.
leg bite. It's glazed his pads, and I think it was a good
So that was
good
a poor,
line from-
poor
yeah.
delivery from Tilak. Just straying in his line.
yeah
Can't
length.
can't afford to bowl there, especially when he had a pretty decent start. It's pretty important for him to finish the over strong.
.72 is the target, and they already are 17 runs in 1.5 overs.
They look
It's important that they didn't lose any single wicket yet.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Praveen. And
Ooh.
on this occasion, Tilak looks very disappointed. He probably thought that he was gonna get the wicket there. Vikram, he's looking to play very innovative. As you can see, he's tried to drag that across from all the way from the offside.
Yeah, he knows that Tilak could do the damage, so he's not trying to get the Tilak action or his line length to set up. So he's trying to innovate and just trying to think the Tilak to change his line and length. Because if he is able to put balls on a good line and length and the ball coming swinging in with a good pace, it'll be hard for batsmen. So Vikram is doing the right thing, just trying to play a scoop and just trying to move, so just to unsettle the bowler.
Yeah, I think the start is gonna be very important, and Tornadoes know that they have very good depth in their lineup. With Ryan Wiggins still to come, Chandu Kasaredi looks like he's trying to hit the ball a little bit too hard. He's not one of the quickest between the wickets. this occasion a hit might have resulted in a wicket.
I think, yeah, direct hit, it would have been gone.
Yeah, but you can see that Vikram on the today he's looking to be very aggressive. He's not shying away at all.
I think it's a good strategy. One batsman is trying to play safe, the other one is just going after the bowler.
Yeah, you can see that Chandu is going just around run a ball. Looks like he's just trying to give strike and giving license to Vikram to go for the big shots.
I think that's part of the plan. That's what I'm thinking, and that's exactly the reason why Vikram came into power play. Not trying to settle the fast bowlers into the pitch and just trying to make use of the power play.
Chandu, I think he's looking for the big shot, but he's not able to connect it. And it's good bowling from Zishan.
Yeah, very experienced bowler, mixing well. He got good Yorker length ball, good slower ones.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see Tanish Dongre also coming in, another youth leg spinner.
Mayur is another good spinner they got. So they got the bowling.
Yeah, they have the bowling to defend this, but Tornadoes also have the batting. Think that it's going to be a pretty even matchup despite the start that Tornadoes have. I mean, Blaze have the bowling lineup to turn back things at any moment, and like we've seen before, cricket's a funny game. It can change a few wickets here and there. The momentum can
Jishan
shift.
is bowling a good over so far. Just 3 runs in 4 balls. Mixing the ball well. Here's the slower
Zishan to
one.
Vicky flicks it over, finds the gap. Looks like it might run away for 4. No, it does
No,
not.
it's a
The
slower
mid-wicket
one.
fielder does well.
There was
Pareed.
no pace on the ball, so they ran for 2. It's a good shot.
A good shot from Vicky. Can see that he's looking to take the aerial route. He thought that the short mid-wicket fielder was in, and he knew that anything past that he would have been runs. And on this occasion, he successfully gets the runs. Zishan coming back into Vicky, and he looks to hit it hard, but this occasion he finds the fielder.
Jishan finished his spell 2 over 14 runs with a drop catch. I would say it's a good economy rate in a power play. Not easy to bowl 12 balls and just give 14 runs in power play. I would say that's a great start, and as soon as the power play is done, they brought the spinner in. Tanish Dongre is in. Now they can have 5 fielder outside, and Tanishq will challenge both the batsmen to go aerial route, and he has 5 fielders to take those catches.
Like I said before, it's gonna be interesting seeing Tanish. He's one of the bowlers. He's a very courageous bowler. He's not afraid to fight the ball up, and I think that approach is gonna buy him results, especially on Church Street. The turf wicket's gonna spin. The odd
Yeah.
ball might stay low, and I think he's gonna entice the batsman to hit over the top. Can see that long off is out and long on. Can see sweeper cover also going out. He wants the batsman to go for the big shot.
I think Tornadoes would have liked 3 over 30 runs in power play, but I think they would be happy that they didn't lose a wicket, so they will take those 22 runs in 3 overs. As long as these batsmen can take the game deeper and deeper, it will be harder for Blaze to stop them.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I think that they set up the chase pretty well, especially with the depth of batting. Like we've said before, Ryan Wiggins, he's still in the dugout. He's probably eager to get out and have a chance and maybe score some runs here.
Tanish making sure he's checking his actions.
Tanish coming at the Chandu. Like we said, he's gonna loop the ball up, and that's a
ball,
good
first
length.
ball.
It's a good length that he's finding there, and Chandu just goes on the back foot and plays it back. I think that Tanish, he's gonna be a really dangerous asset on this pitch. And
Yeah,
let's
his
see what he
hit
can do.
definitely would be enticing. Here we go. Ooh,
You can see the support from the fans. They want to see Tanish do well.
yeah, Manish Gaikwad is the supporter, and support from one spinner to another spinner. It's good to see.
Yeah, we can
To
see the
see
support system
encouragement.
behind the youth.
Oh, see, that was a googly. I could see his wrist.
Yeah, it's also great to see the variations. Vikram, is he gonna run back? Oh, that's a tight one. Maybe
There's
a clean collection might have been
there's a
out.
big misfield there. He couldn't hold on to the ball.
Like we said, there's been at least 4 or 5 runs that come resulting in a misfield, and I think those 5 or 4 runs can make all the difference.
Tanish on a good start.
Yeah, Tanish. Like we said before, he always looked like he was gonna be dangerous on this pitch. And
Do you think he got a lighter bat or a heavier bat?
I think that maybe he got a heavier bat actually, because with the spinner on, he's gonna look to.
Yeah,
Gonna-
exactly. So I think it's a heavier bat. He's just trying to use the wood onto the bat to kind of like get the ball over the boundary.
Yeah, you can see that. The Blaze are supporting Tanish very well. I think he also plays with them in the adult league. And it looks like it's gonna race away to the
Just
cow
a
corner
single.
fielder. Just a single. It's a great start to his over, and see how he can finish it off. It's always important on how you finish the over, because I mean a good over can turn into a bad over in a matter of a few balls. And I think Vikram is gonna look to get a boundary in these 2 balls. Tanish coming back into victory. A good player spin he is. He looks to hit a reverse sweep, but he doesn't. He
Rightly
doesn't
into
find the
hand.
gap.
Could have been in trouble.
Ooh, a better throw. Like we said, poor fielding from the Blaze.
Seems like we're really kind of like not taking a start in the field.
Yeah, it's been. I think it's gonna be very costly for them. The end of the day, just the 4 or 5 runs, like we said, can make all the difference. And the Blaze need to cut down on these extra runs that they're leaking. He gets the ball a little bit fuller on this occasion, and
No, I think he tried
Chandu
googly
just-
again. He couldn't land on the same spot, but nonetheless, it's a great over. Tanish finishes first over just 5 runs.
yeah, that's it. That's
And
good bowling
Tornadoes,
from
I would
Tanish.
say, are kind of struggling 4 over 26 runs.
Completely agree with you.
They have their run rates 6.75 and they needed 7.5. 6 over 45 runs.
See that the required run rate is slowly creeping up to them. It's gonna be
Another
a treat to
spinner.
watch to see how the Tornadoes come back from this difficult patch.
Another spinner, Mayur, very experienced. He got a googly. He can flight the ball. He can bowl a quicker and a flipper one. It'll be interesting to see how these 2 batsmen go about Mayur. I would say if they just rotate strike and like just having 6-7 runs and then take it deep. If 3 over 30 runs they have all 10 wickets, I think that's an easy target.
Yeah,
think
I
they
agree,
have-
I agree with you here, especially when you're going through a patch like this. All you want to do is just find the gaps and rotate strike and
Yeah, just
know
hang
that-
in there. Just hang in there.
just hang in there, grind it out, and they know that just 1 or 2 shots can change the momentum. Mayur Chaudhary coming back into Chandu Kasaredi. It's a short ball, and Chandu capitalizes. Like we said, the game can shift in a matter of a few balls, and looks like Chandu's gonna look to take Mayur on here.
Yeah, not a good start of the Mayur's over. That was a half tracker and asking for the punishment, and Chandu not gonna miss on those.
But despite that, you can see the revs that he's putting in. Even from far, you can see he's ripping the ball, and it's gripping and turning on this pitch. If he can pitch it up, he's gonna be
There we
deadly.
go, that's a good ball. Yeah, that's a drawback of being a wrist spinner, I guess, because like once you try, even in an international standard, like all the leg spinners, sometimes they tend to bowl short ball.
Yeah.
As we saw, Rashid Khan here got smacked 4 sixes by Class, and all of them were kind of short ball.
I think that if I was Mayur, oh, that's a brilliant shot from Vikram. Just stand and deliver. That's brilliant stuff and brilliant work from the field. Is that? Oh, he signals 4.
I think he's outside of the boundary.
Yeah, he was outside of the boundary, but Vikram, you can see that's a shot of authority.
That's a good shot. Good use of the feet.
He got to the pitch well. He's looking. He's not letting the ball turn, and I think that's a positive, because especially on turf, you never know, the ball can grip and turn. And he's gonna reverse sweep, and he connects well, but unfortunately finds the fielder. He unfortunately finds the fielder on that occasion. It was a great shot. He timed it well. I think he tried to get a little bit square, but unfortunately on this occasion he found the fielder at deep covers. Mayur coming back into Chandu. Another short ball.
Was,
Chandu this time is not able
That
to
was a
capitalize.
faster one.
Chandu was not able to capitalize on that delivery.
That was a quicker one.
Yeah, it just seemed to get rushed for the pace a little bit. Wasn't expecting it.
Yep, he's mixing it well.
I think it's a pretty decent comeback. after the first 3 balls getting hit. And it's a misfield. It's at least 10 to 11 runs have been given just by misfields, and I think it's going to be really costly.
Yeah, Mayur finishes first over on 14 runs and 3 boundaries had been conceded. So, and expensive overs, and that's kind of like over what the Tornadoes was patiently waiting.
Yeah, you can see like we said, the momentum can shift in just a matter of a few balls, and this over completely changed the momentum of the game. And
Yeah,
in the
this-
prior to this over, we saw the run rate creeping up to around 8, and it just slowly decreases, and now they got it to a really reachable 6.2.
yeah, it's a runner ball now. 30 ball, 31. So all they need is just to hang in there. Don't go for glory shots. Just take single and double and just kind of kill the game.
Let's see how the Blaze respond
Yeah.
to the previous over.
But it's cricket, the bowlers like Tanish could be very tempting, and that's where you lose your concentration and then you end up throwing your wicket.
But we can't forget that their dugout has some star-packed batsmen still to come, like the likes of Ryan Wiggins. So even if the Blaze get a wicket, he looks to scoop it. He finds the bat, but it's just gonna be a single. I think that maybe
Could have
it's
been
too
two.
much risk for the reward. He knows that Tanish is not one of the quicker leg spinners. So what do
Yeah.
you think? You think that's a good option, or?
It's not about the good option. I think he's just trying to not letting the Tanish just settle down, because if a spinner or anyone who get their line and length right, they can be deadly. So he's just trying to play with his mind.
It's a googly,
There
and he
we go.
gets the wicket of Chandu Khas already. A big wicket for the for the Blaze. Sorry, you can see that Tanish, he's delivering under the pressure, and it's great to see from him.
I mean, he played a good shot. Is the slower pitch than Chandu is used to play. He play in Charlotte and here, and most of them are the mat wickets, so
yeah.
they're faster. And when it's not easy to get used to the slower wickets on a slower bowler, but nonetheless he has done his part. He has given a great start, and he was there for half of the inning from his side.
It's a good anchoring innings that Chandu played. Just gave support to Vikram, and Vikram was able to capitalize. And now it's gonna be the big man, Ryan Wiggins, walking into bat. Think that it's gonna be a great challenge to see Tanish bowling to Ryan, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be interesting seeing how Ryan responds to Tanish.
Ryan being their coach, he probably know everyone right how they bowl, but I don't know. He might show respect to his students. Let's see. He just might just rotate 1 and 2.
Yeah, but I don't think Ryan's the kind of guy to just give pity on Tanish. He's gonna play his natural game, and he's gonna look to target Tanish maybe.
And like first maybe 2 or 3 balls. Every big batsman, doesn't matter how big they are, is usually the hardest ball to face initially when you're just trying to get just the feel of the pitch. So you don't know. Maybe Tanish will get him in first 2-3 balls.
Yeah, that'd be
They
great
still
to
have
see.
4 balls.
That'd be great to see. We see some youngsters get some big wickets in this T10 blast. We saw in the first week, we saw Ritvik Appadi get Obis Pinar out, and now let's see if Tanish can deliver against Ryan Wiggins. Tanish just loops it up.
Ooh, it's
Ryan
good
just
ball.
looks to work it around. Yeah, I completely agree with you. He's not underestimating Tanish. He's giving respect to him, and
Yeah.
looks like he's having a few words with Tanish there. He's giving respect, and it's great to see from Ryan. I mean, he's being the bigger man, and it's great to see him playing in the spirit of the game. Tanish coming back into Vikram. See what he can do. Vikram shuffles across. He looks to sweep it. It's a very
Oh,
close
good
call.
shot.
The umpire thinks it might have just been straining a little bit down leg. You can see he shuffled across. I mean, I think it's the right decision the umpire made there. You can see he's just completely covering the stumps, and it hit him on the outside of his thigh. So
Yeah, also he's a leg spinner, so the ball is turning
yeah,
away
it's
from
turning
the
away. Yeah, I
wickets.
think it's good. It's a good decision from the umpire. Oh, Vikram, he comes down the track. He can't find the middle of the bat. It just raced away to deep cow corner. I think maybe now the roles of Vikram and Ryan might change. What do you think?
I think Ryan will take his time. I don't think he's just gonna go from the first or second ball. Given that he just need to run a ball, he just will probably take like couple of balls just to see the feel, and then if there is a ball, then he's gonna go. There is no rush for him to go now.
Yeah, I think he's a very experienced campaigner. He's
Yeah.
been in this situation so many times, and
'Cause
he knows exactly how to execute.
He understands the game. Just don't want to lose his wicket and could be put his team in a tremendous pressure. There we go. He's just being very cautious, playing with a straight bat down the ground for a single. That's a rightly so. Just wanna.
Another good over from Tanish.
Tanis finished his spell, 2 over 9 ran, and the big wicket of Chandu Reddy.
You can see his teammates appreciating that spell. I mean, rightly so. He pulled excellent. He got the big wicket of Chandu Reddy and restricted the Tornadoes really well. And I think that it's going to be a great confidence booster for him, knowing that he can bowl to the likes of Ryan Wiggins and Vikram.
Yeah, 4 over 27 runs. If Mayur could deliver an over of 4 or 5 runs, that would be excellent. And 3 could be tough. But as of now, Tornadoes are right on top.
It looks like it's going to be Tila coming in from the other end.
Oh, I think Mayur had the ball, but
Mayur is not. He's not going to give himself another over. I mean, I think that's a good decision. But what do you think? They haven't brought in the likes of Aditya Godde yet.
to be honest, I haven't seen that youngster's ball. So I don't have much to say about it. But I would say this probably is the biggest partnership, or like you said, is the big batsman Ryan himself. So they probably want to get their best bowler, a left-hander, and since Ryan just played 2 balls, so he might be vulnerable right now.
Yeah, I agree with you. Ryan, it's a full toss, but he can't make use of it. He denies a single to Vikram. I think that if he gets a bad ball, he's gonna go for his shots, and we're not used to seeing Ryan miss a full toss like that, especially with mid-on in. Really surprised that he didn't go up and over, but he's playing very sensibly.
Yeah.
He's not taking unnecessary risk, and he's playing to the merit of the ball, which is really important, and especially with the experience that he has, he's doing a great role. He goes over extra covers. Is he gonna find the boundary? He doesn't find the middle of the bat or the boundary. They scurry away for 2. I think that's a good option from Ryan. He saw that the short cover fielders was in, and he just used the pace of Tilak along with the length that he bowled. Just used it to find the gap over extra covers.
No, he's not rushing it. He's taking his sweet time, just seeing the ball, and if there is to hit, he's just gonna hit. So
yeah, completely agree with you here. They still have a lot of batsmen left. Ravi Teja. I think that this scenario is something that.
he's.
Good fielding. Direct hit
hit
would have
and
been
would be
gone again.
goner.
But this time, gotta give credit to the fielder. Ryan struck the ball extremely hard, and
It's a very good shot.
yeah,
He's opened
Pareen, a very very good fielder.
yeah, Ryan just
You've seen him fielded very nicely in the previous games, and even in the adult league, he's one of the one of the better fielders going around. And Tila coming back into Ryan. He struck him in the pad. You can see the aggression from Tilak. He's not shying away, despite him bowling to one of the best batsmen going around. You can see that
Tilak has been doing great so far.
he's holding himself to a very high standard. He's not giving any looseners to Ryan, and I mean he's showing a lot of courage. What do you think? What do you think is going through Mayur's head right now as the captain?
I mean, he wishes that he get maybe 1 or 2 wickets here, and then kind of like it's not easy even for Ryan. You could see he faced 6 balls and able to score only 4 runs, so it's not easy to just like come in and just deliver from the first ball.
This time he looks to go over point, but he doesn't find the middle here. I mean, yeah, I completely agree with you here. I think Mayur, he knows that this period is very crucial, especially when Ryan still hasn't found the middle of the bat, and I think that this is when they want to get him out, like before he gets settled, and the destruction that he can cause if he gets settled.
He probably is the last ball, just 2 runs in 5 balls. He probably, I don't know what is going in his head. He probably want to just, I hope he's not feeling the pressure and then try to go over on a ball which is not
Yeah,
there.
we have to give credit to Tilak here. What an excellent over, just given 3 runs. Oh, it's a misfield. This is gonna raise
sad to
a.
see again. Okay, I think he's.
Oh, is that a wicket?
No, he couldn't
Oh,
hold the
no,
ball.
he
I think
doesn't-
the ball is wet, so none of the fielder is able to hold the ball.
But I mean, I still don't think that's a feasible excuse, because these these w- these few extra runs that the Blaze are leaking are gonna be very costly in the end. Around
Yeah.
15 runs, like if you minus 15 runs, you can see the entire situation. The game changes. The fielding has been really crucial, and I think that the Blaze, something that they're gonna look to improve. Like we said, I think it's gonna be Aditya Gode who's gonna come into attack. I think this is gonna be another great experience for him. He's pretty experienced. He just came back from India. I mean, he moved to India. I mean, he lived in India, sorry, and he moved to the U.S. recently, a few years back, and he's really made a mark in the youth circuit. And let's see how he can perform here.
Do you think they're using him for 8th and 10th over? Or just like the another youngsters from Tornadoes, just 1 over? What
I
you
think it's gonna really depend on the way that Gode performs. If he gets the wicket here and maybe restricts the Tornadoes, then I think that they're gonna trust him and maybe give him in the 10th over.
Yeah, you're right. Given like how this over goes, then probably Jishan Khan already finished his over.
Yeah, he has really good pace.
Tilak already finished his over.
Yeah, you can see that. I think that Vikram is gonna look to go over covers. Maybe you can see that there's no fielder outside on the over the covers region. You can see that they brought the third man out. Just shows that Gode he's a very quick bowler, and let's see how he performs here. Oh, that's a
Oh,
good
that's a
ball
good
from Aditya
carry.
Gode. You can see he finds the length, and you can see even a little bit of movement away from the batsman on that occasion. What do you think about that?
Our batsman tried to probably follow the ball. That's what I think.
Yeah, you can see that.
But he
Gode-
just, I think, I don't think Vicky has played him enough. So he's just like, first of all, seeing what the guy is doing, and Ryan being the coach, going towards him and just probably trying to just say, play with a straight bat, take a single.
Yeah, you can see that the run rate has just seemed to creep up again. Tornadoes have seemed to just lose it and lose the momentum of the game in patches. And
Yeah,
See-
23 runs required in 17 balls.
yeah, at one period it was almost run a ball, and now the run rate is going at
I
just
think
8.
he
Oh,
edged
he
There we
edged it.
go.
Like we said, Aditya Gode just sticking to his lines and getting the result. I think maybe he was beaten by pace on that occasion. You can
Yeah,
see that
pace,
Gode.
and I would say it's the line and length. He didn't, he made Vicky to manipulate, then move him forward and then try to slash rather than a drive, so
Yeah.
which caused the edge. Great bowling nonetheless in under pressure, and that's exactly what Mayur would have wanted as a captain, a new batsman on crease.
You can see Zishan just giving words of advice to Aditya, and both of them are very. Zishan is a very experienced campaigner, and I think he's also been in the situation many times, and he's just shedding his experience over to Gode.
Yeah, 16 ball, 23 runs, and Ryan has not clicked yet, though he played 8 balls and made 6 runs, but wouldn't say like any big hits coming from him. And then another new batsman, Ravi Teja.
Yeah, you can see the game is just unfolding and becoming very tight. Ravi Teja, I mean, this might be a situation that he's pretty comfortable in. He's not one of the very big hitters in the TCL circuit, but he's always been one who times the ball, and he's a good finder of the gaps. And you can just see him scanning the field. He's gonna look to just find the gaps, find the ones and twos, and try to give Ryan as much a strike. And
Yeah, I
'cause-
would say as a newer batsman, just play with the straight bat, give single, and since Ryan is your senior partner, playing here for long.
yeah, go there to Ravi.
Oh, there goes again, the same line length. He's not trying to change anything.
Yeah, you
He's
can
hitting
see
that.
he just gives a little bit of acknowledgement to Vijay Atluri. He's
hitting
not
the
a
good
regular
length.
keeper, but he's keeping really well
I
today.
think it's swinging the ball outswing a little bit.
Yeah, the ball is moving and nipping out a little bit. You can see it's great to see Goldes. He's also bowling a really nice pace as well. It's just making the batsmen struggle out there.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
not
like Godey's on top, and like we said, I think that Godey might be the one that they turn to in the 10th over.
probably given like how he again bowled these 3 overs, 3 balls. Sorry.
Godey coming back into Ravi Teja. Ravi Teja finds the gap. That's a brilliant shot. Just a release shot from Ravi Teja. You could see the pressure building.
Yeah,
So
I
it's a
think,
great shot under pressure from Ravi.
I
Oh, it's
would,
going to be signaled 6. It's a great shot. Just it's never easy opening up and hitting a 6 over point. It's a shot of a player of very high caliber.
Do you think that was a 6 or 4?
No, the umpire gave it a 6.
Umpire signal.
Unfortunately, we don't have the replay system here.
Yeah, it's a 4 run.
The umpire signaled 6.
I don't think it's a fielder's call. Yeah, here we go. Umpire is changing his decision
The
and
umpire is reversing his decision.
made a right call because I don't think that was a 6, though that was a good shot. I think Aditya went a little wider, and that allowed Ravi to free his arm. He has to be closer on 5th, 6th stumps.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I think the lengths that he was finding, he just strayed a little bit fuller on the last ball.
There we go. That's
This
the
time Ravi
length.
tries to hear it over the leg side.
Oh.
Another direct hit would have resulted in a run out. You can see this happening for the Tornadoes many times. Is it a lack of awareness or just poor fielding from the Blaze? What do you think?
I mean, it was not a poor fielding. He just couldn't execute a direct hit, but that was a desperate run. You know, it was like, again, they need that single. Otherwise, it's gonna be not easy to just score 18 runs in 12, 13 balls.
Despite the few shots that Ravi played, I mean, you can see that overall the Golday's over has been really good for the Blaze. I mean, he's contributed well
Yeah,
here.
I'm probably gonna bowl depending on
Yeah,
this.
the 10th over. I think that the Mayur is gonna trust the youngster and bowl him in the 10th over. Let's see how the game unfolds. Ryan coming into Goday.
Oh, he's a smart bowler. It's
Yeah,
a
you can see.
silence way of saying that this is your first warning.
Yeah, you can see that. You can see
Stay
the
in your
pressure.
crease.
You can see the pressure is not really getting to Goday. I mean, obviously he's a little bit tense, but I think he's executing really well. Goday coming back into Ryan. And he's got the wicket of Ryan. Is that the game? Is that the game?
Oh my God!
Goday,
that's
what
a
an over!
game-changing
Just 2
over.
wickets and given only 5 runs. You can see he's bowled excellent under the pressure. Ryan's not going to be happy with himself. He knew that he was the man to take the Tornadoes home.
Yeah,
But
he has to go.
Godey's going to be over the moon right now.
Aditya bowled his a brilliant over. He break the partnership, got this
I
big
think
man
that
out. And
I
then
mean,
there-
cricket's a funny game, but I think that really set up the Blaze for the remaining overs. And
I
this
agree. And
he comes and gives a handshake. Great. He's
what is based on the Duckworth
Yeah.
Lewis?
wait. Is that the game?
I think so. Yes.
Oh,
So based off the
that's-
Duckworth Lewis, seems like Blaze have won.
Oh, that's shocking. I mean, I don't think the players were aware of it either. Ryan was walking back and he just came back to give handshakes. I think it's because of the
The
light.
Blaze won by Duckworth Lewis.
So the Blaze won by Duckworth Lewis.
Oh,
I
so
think it's the town's policy of the lights. That's not
a-
the result that we would quite want, but nevertheless a great game of cricket. And on this
And
occasion,
I think that's not fair for both the teams. I mean, of course, Blaze will take it for a winning statement, but I think they should have changed the timing or something because 2 over 18 runs, Tornadoes would be pretty upset with this call.
and nevertheless it was a great
I
game
think
of cricket.
Blaze won by Duckworth Lewis. I think that's what
So I
the
think 45-50 minutes you have to finish the 10.
Not the result the fans wanted, but nevertheless a great game of cricket.
Okay,
And
guys, that's
we'll
the
see-
match summary. Blaze made 70 runs, 71 runs, and then Tornadoes in 8 overs could make only 54 runs. And Aditya with his last over made Blaze 1. And that's what we have from here. Wish you everyone good night and see you tomorrow.